What's happening, everyone? I am Frostfall Phoenix, but most people call me Ben. We've got no face cam today because we're going to do a binder video. I'm going to be putting our week's worth of Paradox Rift, the newest Pokemon set, into this very new, very pretty Palms Off Gaming blue binder. We went with the blue for Paradox Rift because obviously there is a fair bit of blue in the packaging. Now, I'll actually go over what you get with this as well, because this is very cool and not something that a lot of other places do, or not a lot of other binder companies do. This is actually a carry bag for your binder with the Palms Off logo on it. Nice like satin feel to it, and then drawstrings up the top to cinch the bag. They are the same color as the binder, so no matter which color you get, if it's the pink or the green or whichever color it happens to be, your bag will always match your binder. And here is our amazing, get that box out of the way, our amazing Palms Off Gaming binder. 12 sleeves. Comes with tissue paper to protect everything inside in transit, side loading pockets, nice velvet on the inside of the cover. So I will pull this tissue paper out just so it's not causing a lot of noise later on. We'll actually start, so I have done the math. There should be just enough slots in the 12 slot 480 card binder to fit everything from Paradox Rift, but I will start off, just make sure that's centered, start off, and we're just going to throw in all of the cards. Now obviously we collect the reverse holo and the holo version of everything in our sets, so it makes it a bit harder. We are also after promos from the sets, like the Iron Bundle and Screentail. If you haven't seen the promos from this set yet, I will be putting them in at the back of this binder. So we will have a look at them a little bit later on. I will also try and sort of go over the rarer cards as well. I'll bring them a bit closer to the camera. So as you can see, these slide in very, very easily. And as I said, this is our first week of Paradox Rift. So it came out last Friday. I should be posting this Friday, so this will be hopefully shot and edited to be put up on the Friday following the release of the Paradox Rift set. So you can sort of see how many cards we've got from what we've opened. So we've so far opened 3 booster boxes and then 2 ETBs. So an ETB for the Roaring Moon and an ETB of the Iron Valiant, which if you haven't seen those videos, I'll chuck a link in the description. I'll put a card up here-ish somewhere so that you guys can just click on that quick link to that video, but that was very awesome. Now we have gotten, at this stage, I think all but about 6 of the reverse holos, so there shouldn't be too many holes. There should only be a couple of EXs to go for the set as well. We've been pretty lucky with our pulls. Not a lot of doubles have come out of it. But as you can see, we're going pretty quickly through everything, and we have a reverse holo of everything. So you can't probably really tell, but here is the Volcanion. There is the reverse holo. And there is the regular holo. So most cards, obviously, a standard look. and a reverse holo look if I could get out of my own light. So very cool, and for no reason other than we absolutely are insane with our collections, we have to have the reverse holo and the regular version of every single card in the set. I don't know why, it's just the way I am. So there is one of our very cool pulls, the Armor Rouge EX. And then we will come up to some of the new future cards. So this is the Iron Moth. The reverse holo looks a bit different. Holo looks the same, but obviously the reverse holo, very, very cool with that futuristic pattern on the side of it there. The Paradox Rift with their future and past Pokemon. It's a very cool look, something very cool that they've added from the games over into the card game. And here is the first missing card, which is the Kingdra reverse holo. Let me grab another stack of cards. So yes, as I said, there's not a lot we are currently missing. But I did, last time we did one of these videos, which was for 151, I did figure out that I needed to probably get rid of the face cam on these ones so that you guys can see all of the cards rather than like this corner here being obscured underneath my face. Here is our next very cool EX card, the Water Terra-type Garchomp EX. Obviously the SAR and the Hyper Rare, the gold card, very sought after. We are still looking for them for our collection, but there is a long way to go. The set has only been out for a week and we still haven't even gone through the case we pre-ordered for this set, so still a long way to go. Obviously with over 80 extra cards, so there's 182 cards in the set, and then there's another 80 after that to fill the extra set out, or the secret rares, or whatever you'd like to call them. There is our next EX, also a Terra type, the Sarina EX. Terra type water. Very, very cool. And the reason the set is so big and that there is so many cards in it, like there's 182 in the base set and then there's the 80 extra, is because this is actually 3 Japanese sets all sort of smushed together to make the English set. There is Glycopod EX. Very, very cool look to that one. So yeah, 3 sets from the Japanese all smushed together for the English release, which is Paradox Rift. And obviously because they never want us to be without Pokemon cards, we already have heard about the next set, which will be Shiny Treasures, maybe is the current name for it. Here is our Iron Bundle. That one doesn't have the holo, but does have the very cool reverse holo. So yes, a lot of shiny cards, or shiny Pokemon going to be in the cards in that set. There is our Terra-type Electric Mewtwo EX. That is a very, very awesome card. And a lot of cards in this set highly sought after because they're so playable, apparently. I'm not one for the card game. I used to play sort of casually, just with my friends and family, but it's not something I'm competitive in. Though I do like watching the World Championships as they come up, because obviously there are a fair few Aussies that play. I know OKJ Love is pretty instilled in playing the card games, which is very, very cool. From Melbourne as well, so nice to have some Pokemon community down here in Australia. Here is our next one, Tapu Koko EX. Very cool artwork on that one. But yeah, a lot of artwork in the extra set for these. Oh no, as all of my nicely arranged cards fall over. One sec, guys, sorry. There we go. Here is our next EX, the Iron Hands. Some people think it is going to be game breaking for the TCG. I think it's just pretty cool to have an EX with the future pattern on it. Obviously there's also the Roaring Moon EX with the ancient pattern. That's one of the ones we are still on the hunt for though. So hopefully I don't miss that one. Hopefully I'm smart enough to realise where I'm up to with the set. And I don't jump it as I have before. If I do, it'll just mean I'll have to go back and keep going. So here is our next EX, the Cofagrigus. Very horrifying artwork for that. But it is a ghost type, so I suppose that's what you get. But yes, very, very long set, very cool set. Try and speed up a little, but we do have a lot of cards to get through. Obviously at the end is sort of where all of the coolest ones will come up, but for right now we need to go through the regular set so I know where to put the cool cards. Tinkertuff, Tinkaton. Here is another one of the ancient cards, the Screamtail Ancient. Jigglypuff with just a really big shot of hair and some fangs. Look, it might not be the coolest card, but I'm sure there is somebody out there who absolutely loves it, and here is probably the coolest future Pokemon that there is. Iron Valiant EX, the future form, the mashup of Gardevoir and Gallade. I'm sure that will quickly become a lot of people's favourite Pokemon if it hasn't already. I know I thought it was very, very, very cool Pokemon the first time I saw it. Only real problem with it is it's shiny. Its shiny version is still pretty cool, just that polished silver. It just feels a little like they probably could have given it a cooler shiny, but I digress. We will find out in Shiny Treasures whether it even gets a shiny Pokemon card. Probably not, though I'm sure a lot of people are hopeful for it. Another EX. The Hooper EX, really, really cool one. Not a lot of Hooper around. Minior also has a very, very cute art rare, all different colours. There is Toxtricity, Terra-type fighting, or Terra-type ground rather. So just completely the opposite of its regular typing. And I really hope I haven't missed anything so far. I don't think I have. But if you are watching me do this and you know the set well enough, please do feel free to point out anywhere that I have messed up, because I'll need to go back and fix it anyway. Because otherwise our cards will be all out of order and I just won't... That won't sit well with me. Our next ancient card, Slitherwing. Very, very cool ancient mon. Volcarona getting 2 Paradox forms though. Slitherwing, the ancient form, and Iron Moth, the future form. I think Slitherwing, honestly, is the cooler of the 2. But let me know what you think. Which one's your favorite? Which one did you think was cooler? And while you're letting me know what you think, tap the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We are doing a giveaway once we get to 4,000 watch hours. So we're at, as of filming, almost 300 watch hours. So we're almost also at about 2,000 subscribers. So that's, if everybody could watch maybe 2 hours of content, that'd be just absolutely brilliant. But I understand life is very busy and everybody doesn't just have 2 hours to sit around watching YouTube. There is another missing one, more Pico reverse holo we're missing. Here is another of the ancient cards, the Brute Bonnet. The artwork on that one is just unreal. Absolutely unreal. Very cool to see. And a lot of, as I pull up Jirachi, a lot of legendary Pokemon, or legendary and mythical Pokemon in this set. Not 100% sure why there are so many legendaries, obviously because they're powerhouses. But very cool to see them as we come to actually the halfway point of the binder. Which you can tell because here's the halfway point. And we are just at the steel type, so we're about halfway through our steel types. And still a fair amount of cards to go. Very cool to see the Honedge line getting a bit of love as well. The Aegis slash art rare is a very, very cool one. Here is its EX, also pretty cool. I just really like that art rare. It sitting up against an old tiny castle. Very, very cool look. Here is another one. Skeledirge EX, Terra-type Steel. That's a very cool one. But yeah, let me know what your favorite art rare or special art rare is from this set. Now we've actually got 2 EXs in a row, the Goldango and the Altaria. Altaria's secret art rare and Goldango secret art rare, both very desirable cards. A lot of people saying the Altaria reminds them a lot of the Aerodactyl secret art, which I'm not sure I see it myself, but that's fine. Altaria is a very cool Pokemon. Absolutely love Swablu, which is why I was so excited to pull Swablu art rare from my booster box on release day. Very cool to see him sitting in amongst all of the Wingull, pretending he is himself a Wingull. Exploud, another one we're still missing the reverse holo for. And I feel like I've skipped over an EX somewhere. Cards on the table, I've actually skipped over 2 EXs, so I'm going to skip a couple of spots here. But we will continue on. I will go back and fix up that later on. Oh, actually, before I put that one in, Mousehold EX, very cool little family of mice. And then I believe, yeah, there is a Bombardier after Mousehold. That one I knew about. Here is our next future card, Iron Jugless. The Future Paradox version of Hydreigon. Very cool one. And now we come to the trainers, which I believe we actually finished the verses tonight. Technical Machine Turbo Charge, I believe, was the last one we needed to complete the trainers. But apparently a lot of playability out of this set. So hopefully if you are one of the TCG players, hopefully you have a lot of good luck with the cards from this set. If not, I know a guy who has a lot of excess if you need anything. Parasol Lady, obviously another one with a full art and an art rare, so she is a very desirable card out of this set. Same with Professor Sada, and of course Professor Churro. Rika, I believe, another one. So many trainers in this set with full arts and special arts and what have you. And we're going to have to try and... sorry about that. We're going to have to try and collect them all. We'll see whether or not that works out for us. Technical Machine Blindside. Technical Machine De-Evolution. Technical Machine Evolution. And then Technical Machine Turbo Energize. There is Tulip. There is Medical Energy, and that is the end of the main set. So now we get into the very cool stuff. 187 is our first. Iron Moth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 187 goes up there. And Vanillish. 88, 89, 190. Here is Minior. This is a new one. We just pulled it a little earlier today. One of my favorites, a very pretty one. 190, I've actually... 190, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200, 201. So as you can see, a big gap there. A lot of arts missing. Slitherwing, 203. Yveltal. Very psychedelic artwork for him. Steelix helping in the day-to-day monotony of life. The Aegislash hanging out in front of a castle, the one that I really like. One of the first ones I pulled for our shorts series. Apalm. Here is my very favourite card from this set, Swablu. There is Porygon Z, another one we just pulled today. Messing about in his trainer's room. Cyclozar's showing how useful they can be in the world around them. And then we get into our full art. So full art Terra-type Frostlass. Full art Terra-type Sarina. 20. Full art Golisopod. Here is one of the ones that everybody has been after, the Iron Valiant. The SAR for that one, absolutely beautiful. 25. 65. Sandy Shocks full art, one of the ones I missed in the regular set. And then our full art trainers. So our first one, Mella. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Parasol Lady. Number 38. My favourite of the two Parasol Ladies actually is the full art rather than the special illustration rare. Professor Churro. And then Rourke. As I say, a fair amount we're missing, and then we start on our special art rares. There is the Glycopod special rare, which is 46, 45, 46. Tapu Koko, which is very cool vaporwave aesthetic card. Iron Hands, being destructive. And then the Tulip art rare. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. We start the one gold we've pulled so far, the Luxurious Cape. 65. And then there is some more after that. And then we have these two still sealed. Our Screamtail from the Roaring Moon box and Iron Bundle from the Iron Valiant box. And I think we will go ahead and just chuck them in here. What are we? 65 and 66. Still sealed and in the book. Alright, that is all we have time for today. As I will just flip back over these. Please remember to like and subscribe. As I said, we are running a giveaway at 4,000 watch hours, so be sure to subscribe, watch some content, and as always, thank you for watching, look after yourself, and good luck with your pulls.